Welcome back to Evolving Butterfly Goddess with me, Dr. Smoke. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all the channel members as well as the members over on my website. Thank you for your continued support here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And so we are getting into a channeled message. I don't know which ancestor it is. I was feeling grandmother, then I was feeling like the general ancestors. So I'm gonna let the cards kind of come out to guide who this is from. I literally just heard grandma again in my head. I hope y'all don't get tired. Cause I don't know, I just got this energy of like, I hope y'all don't get tired of me channeling grandmother energy. And then the 5 of coins came out. I was like, that's a lack mindset. I don't know if you've been, okay, it's a few messages in here. I don't know if you've been feeling like maybe you've been too much for someone or doing too much, or you may have been questioning yourself like, is this too much? I want to do a filter. Where my documentary at? There we go. We living in a documentary, baby. Going back to the 1920s, 1930s. This energy with this 5 of coins is something about I'm leaving messages and voicemails telling you I miss you. Baby, am I doing too much? Some of you all may have be afraid of like doing too much, or someone may even be trying to tell you that you're doing too much, or that you're being too much. But I literally just heard your grandma say you're too much for someone who can't handle you. You have the Ace of Knives and the 4 of Sticks. You're only too much to someone who can't handle you, who don't have the capacity for you. 2 on the time. So I'm getting this vibe of like someone going grocery shopping, right? And they getting all the things, right? They're getting all the things that they want and that they desire. And then they get to the register and they realize they don't have enough money to pay for everything. So usually the first things that's to go is the most expensive stuff, right? You're kind of like, not kind of, you're like the most expensive energy in someone's life. So in a way, someone tries to tone you down because sometimes they feel like they can't afford your energy or they can't afford to be around you. And this doesn't have to mean money in that manner. It could be, because remember, money also equates to your energy, your time, your resources. So it gives a vibe of someone trying to speak down to like humble or bring you to a certain place of you ain't even all that. You know how, you know, you ain't even all that. Oh yeah, this is a grandma coming through. Because she said, yes, you are. I'm hearing the voice literally combating everything that I'm saying right now. You only too much to the person who can't handle you, who can't afford your energy. That's not your problem though. Do you want to build a house off of 5 of Coins energy? Or do you want to build a house off of the Ace of Knives energy? What do you want to build your foundation off of is what she's asking. Because however if you lower yourself for someone else to make them feel more comfortable, So she's saying definitely do not lower yourself for anyone at this time and keep being your feeling good energy. You get what I'm saying? Because you're building a foundation right now. And honestly, some of this, the foundation was already set. I'm hearing her say, she said, because I would have never let somebody talk to me like that. Okay? Because now I'm hearing her say bringing to the table. What you bring to the table, Granny? Me? You ain't no great value person is what I'm hearing. 444 on the time. And the foundation energy, a lot of 4. Granny, what is this energy? You know, the whole aspect of what someone brings. She said real men and women don't ask those questions, because the energy will speak for itself. How a person shows up will speak for themselves. Five of coins, ace of knives, four of sticks. Grandmother, what do you have at this time? She said, baby, leave them people in the dust. The reality is that you have people around you who are jealous. I'm hearing her say, I done told you this before. I done told you this before. And there's no way that you can make them be unjealous. Okay, I'm hearing, I don't know if this is a reading that we did a couple months ago or something. I just heard her say. For a basket. Yeah, somebody wasn't listening. She said you just need a little reminder. You just need a little reminder. Okay, grandmother, what's going on? What message do you have for your babies at this time? You're going through some type of transitional energy at this time. And because of this, you don't need anything or anyone around you who tries to lower you, you know, or speak ill. Like, don't let anyone speak negativity into your life. Don't let anyone speak lesser energy into your life. You get what I'm saying? Because someone could be trying to put their own stuff on you. New language. Yeah, you have someone around you who, ooh, their energy is bankrupt. Someone could be changing their career. Yeah, I keep seeing bankrupt and bad credit. So someone around you could be going through their own financial issues and problems. And so they're looking at you from another, angle, like against them, because yeah, want to give up. But this credit score, this gives like a spiritual credit score in a lot of ways. This is someone who, it gives a vibe, they're like spiritually bankrupt. I don't even think this is just money. This is giving a vibe of someone being spiritually bankrupt, past life regression. This person is going through a past life energy, and like when they see you, they get triggered. How you show up, they get triggered by how you show up. You have used herbs coming out. Grandmother, what's this energy? Someone is spiritually bankrupt. I'm hearing your grandmother say around you. What does it mean to be spiritually bankrupt, though? Well, first thing, you can tell by their money, okay? Their finances, their ability to, like, their livelihood. It lets you know if they're spiritually bankrupt. That's the first thing that grandmother is saying. Okay, grandmother, how do you know if someone is spiritually bankrupt? Because this four of scarabs is like someone is like selfish. They don't let things flow. You know, when you're in alignment, you let things flow because everything is a cycle. I'm hearing her say, you don't be afraid to spin because you know it's going to come back to you when you're in the flow of that energy. And so this is one of the first things. So when we think about spiritually, a spiritual four of coins, grandmother, help me. It's like someone keeping all of their gifts to themselves and not sharing them because they don't want to be judged. Not sharing them because it's not perfect. Not sharing them because they're judging it based off of their own understanding. Okay? Grandmother, what is this spiritual bankruptcy? And who are we talking about? Two of scarabs. This person, they don't know, because it's two of scarabs in reverse. So this person does not do a good job of like managing and balancing everything on their plate. Like, it's usually an extreme. They don't have balance. They're an extreme this way. They're an extreme this way. It's something about, I'm hearing her say that there needs to be some type of balance there with how someone moves. with how someone moves, where they move, and things of that nature. And not where you move as in like your location, but like where you go, what you do with your energy. Who is this person we're tapping into? Okay, she said go to this deck. Where's the other deck? It's a cardinal at the feeder. All right, you have Sagittarius, Gemini, Capricorn. What was that? Oh, he flew over to the tree. So now he just stared at me. Sagittarius, again, with the 9th house. You have the trine with the North Node energy. Grandmother, give me 2 more signs of who this person could be. Even when I'm drift away from time to time. Leo, 1 more. The sun. Yeah, something about not interacting with that, like this Leo season for my sidereal people, but this Leo season, then you have Jupiter coming out, so it's a lot of Sagittarius energy in here. So this is giving a vibe of someone who like they lack, because Sagittarius rules like teaching and learning new skills and things of that nature. This person, they don't like to learn new things. They feel like they know everything. They feel like they know, you know, what is wrong with everyone around them. That's crazy how all the cardinal, it's a female cardinal on the ground and it's a male cardinal. No, he moved right there. So they both, it's 2 male cardinals. Oh, they said we competing for Missy. Y'all, we got 3 cardinals out here. 3 is a number of magic. It's a number of creativity, communication. So with this Voyager energy, this person, they lack an open mind. They lack like the open mind that allows them to learn something different and incorporate something different into their life. It's like they feel like they know the answer, they know what the problem is, and they're just going to keep following that thing as their problem. But the thing is, you're going to be able to tell, it's like, because this person, they're still staying stuck. They're stuck physically, they're stuck financially, they're stuck mentally, they're stuck emotionally. It's like, it's a lot of work that has to be done in here. Take the messages as they resonate. I don't want anyone in my comments. Y'all have to realize I am a channel. Sometimes I have to say things that I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because the message is not about me. So some of y'all, I just had to say this because I just feel like somebody in my comments who's going to be triggered by this, because this is probably going to resonate with them as being the person. And then they like to try to come and project onto me. And it's just like, stop doing that, because you're not doing anything but making your life worse. Literally. This is that grandmother energy coming out now. You got more Mercury coming out. Okay. We were just talking about communication. That's Virgo and Gemini energy. It's like some people have a hard time seeing inside themselves. And this person has a hard time seeing inside themselves. Now they are seeking. They want something else. They want something bigger. They want something greater. But it's like, they're not putting in the work for it. This Jupiter expansion energy, grandmother, what's this? This is your season. Your season of being with the sun card. So Jupiter, the sun, and then the North Node of destiny, and then the trine. Everything is in a flow. So what you're in right now is in a flow. So you have people around you who are not in the flow. People who've been trying to get in the flow, or people who have been, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they've been trying to do, okay? It's not your business nor your responsibility, but you're in an expansion energy. When you're in expansion energy, stop mingling with people who are in a broken energy. Grandmother, what is this? I want some new cards. Grandmother, what is this? The Eight of Baskets in the reverse. So yeah, stay away from people who don't like to take responsibility for their life at this time. The Hangman, yeah. You have other things that you need to focus on and work on. And it's like, the last thing you need is to try to be like lowering yourself or motivating someone to understand why something is important. Like, go where people appreciate it the first time. You have the Chariot energy coming out, 555. Some people just aren't going to get it this lifetime. Some people aren't going to get it this lifetime is what I'm hearing your grandmother say. Authenticity. Guess what number card it is, y'all? What number did I just talk about? It was a number. Thrace. Card number 3, authenticity. I open the way of truth. So the thing is that your truth makes someone else get triggered. Okay? Your grandmother is saying keep triggering them. If you showing up authentically yourself, keep triggering them. Which way is the camera? Is it this one? I think it's right. Is it? Anyway. Because if I'm looking at the camera, I can't tell if I'm looking at the camera because then I gotta look at myself. Then when I'm looking at myself, I'm not looking at the camera. So I don't know. This authenticity though, do I have my, yes. Grandmother, what you got for us? Because you're walking in this energy. It's the people around you who don't want to be honest with themselves, who don't want to be in truth. So they fear that you showing up in your truth is going to out them. So they have to try to do something about it. Open the way of truth. The message, I am the light of truth, and I benevolently encourage your quest for authenticity. I know the power of integrity that frees the shoulders from the burdens we carry, of cultural conditioning and transgenerational legacies. I bring my protection to those who wonder why things are what they are and what the fundamental truth of life is. I am the greatness of the clarity of the sacred laws before you and the courage to honor them. Be assured of my presence when you feel confusion and of my protection when you experience deceit or manipulation. With me at your side, the truth will always be revealed in the end. This card supports you in your search for authenticity. Be true, whispers the medicine woman. You are under my protection. What truth does your heart hold? Have the courage raise the banner of who you truly are. Have the courage to raise the banner of who you truly are. Remember, too, there is no single truth. Embrace the truth of another. And that's where this issue comes in. Someone is like, someone has a hard time embracing you, right? But your grandmother wants you to embrace the truth of what someone else is going through and why they are the way that they are, okay? This oracle gives you the ability to detect lies, a quality innate from childhood. Be attentive to signs. They provide information about the person or situation that concerns you. Because you're going to be able to see how they may be playing. They may not be being real. Like, you can tell when people be playing. In this way, you can detect any lack of integrity. Ooh. 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 Can't nothing get past you. And you need to only let authentic energy around you. And you need to make sure you are continuously walking in your authentic energy. It gives this energy, I'm hearing her say, don't lower yourself to try to appear to be understanding to other people. You get what I'm saying? So if you don't want to go to a restaurant that everyone else is like, yeah, we want to go here, then kindly let them know you're not going to make it. You don't have to go along with the crew, with the group. Because guess what's going to happen? You're going to regret it. If you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. If you need to say it, say it. Because you are paving the way for people to be more authentic and living themselves authentically. During your grandmother's, like I'm hearing during her time, didn't happen as much because they felt the consequences was greater. People didn't really want to have to deal with the consequences. But now I'm hearing her say your consequences of showing up authentically yourself, it can't go wrong. You may lose some people, but those people weren't up to where you're going anyway. I'm hearing they don't have spiritual etiquette. You have the Two of Knives coming out in the reverse. So this is definitely the second time it came out in reverse. So it's something about making some type of decision. But it's a difficult decision. You know, it's a decision that you weren't expecting to have to make because some things could be comfortable, you know. But the thing is that as your energy gets higher, as it elevates, you got the Death card. And she's walking with an ancestor in the garden, okay? And in the garden, she's cutting. Well, not cutting, she's digging. And then the ancestor is watering the garden. And then you have the snake that's over it, which represents healing, life and death, transfer, you know, transition. Are you ready for this evolution or not? You asked for this. You asked for this moment. Some of you are really getting into more natural living at this time. So I keep looking over and seeing to use herbs. You may really be getting into natural living at this time. With this garden. So you could be growing a garden, or you need to just go sit in your garden. You feel connected to your garden. You have the Tower card. Why this Tower card at the last card, grandmother? The Tower after the death. I feel like this is the second time the Tower came out. Or was that during the Monday Born reading I just did? What is this Tower, grandmother? You know, on this card, it's pollution in the water. Okay. When water is polluted, the animals suffer. The community suffers. The earth, you know what I'm saying, goes through its issue. And so it has to be clean. It's something about don't allow any pollution in your water. And pollution is any energy or things that doesn't, like, it doesn't have a value. It doesn't have any need to be in that space. You get what I'm saying? So the fact that there's like a whole island of trash in the middle of the oceans, you get, so like that's pollution, because what are they doing in the middle of the ocean? They have no reason there. You get what I'm saying? So it's something about with this Tower, removing things that don't need to be in a certain space. The first time. The 10 of Coins. Yeah, baby, you walking into next level income. I'm hearing increase of the tax bracket, and that definitely feels like Monday Born's message from last week. Like it's an increase of the tax bracket, increase of that money. Okay. Four of Pentacles. And in this case with the Four of Pentacles, it's like keeping some of your stuff to yourself, keeping some of your money and your energy and your knowledge to yourself. Because when people are not ready for what you have to offer or the knowledge and they get it, they can misconstrue it. Let's see what your goddess oracle is from your grandmother. Do I have my book? You have Jumbi with mask. And this one is all about removing the mask. Understanding where other people, this is the shadow, okay? Understanding where other people are wearing masks and understanding where you may be wearing a mask and where you need to take it off. In what way is a mask holding you back? Okay. Do I see anything else? No, I don't have the card. I was trying to see if I had the card over here, but it must, the book over here, but it must be over there in my box. And I'm not about to, wait, let me see. No, I'm not about to. I just realized there's a deck I haven't used in a minute, right? I'm gonna start using that deck some more. It just hit me. I just saw the box over there and I'm like, wait, hold on. What animals are your grandmothers sending you? Choose a number 1, 2, 3, or 4, and I'm gonna do your individual ancestor message and an animal spirit. You what I think is even when I'm trapped away from time to time. Okay, that was the nursing home calling. Because we have an outing tomorrow with my seniors. I love working with them at the nursing home. Okay, back to this. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Baby, they be so funny. Okay, grandmother, give me a message for your grandbaby. Look, and normally I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I'm glad I had it, the ringer on. All right, we're gonna get one of these. I don't know why I'm looking at this deck. Oh, that's interesting. I've never used this deck for grandmother reading, I don't think. Okay, that's different. All right, if you chose number 1, your message, your animal is the raccoon. So actually, I want to do this. The raccoon is Earth. Let me see. All right, the raccoon represents talented, shadowy, and in hiding. Raccoon energy is at play within all artists to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Doesn't that resonate? Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times, it limits creativity. Am I who my audience think I am? What if I am ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until the creative ego fear is resolved. When imbalanced, it's a generous friend and an exceptional artist. When you're out of balance, you can find yourself being competitive and a starving artist. So to bring it into work, make new work and identify your personal branding. All right, so your grandmother said, I apologize for having to leave. I love you forever. And that's why she's still sending you messages, baby. Knight of Cups, okay? She still love you. Look, I just pulled this card on the member only reading I did in the Divine Soul. And I love this card. It's like a seahorse mixed with a unicorn with an otter on it. Like, it's too cute. With his cup, like, it feels like fairy tale energy, too good to be true. But something won't be too good to be true. I apologize for leaving you. I love you forever. And that's why she's with you forever. So sometimes it can feel like it's too good to be true to know how protected you are and guided, okay? And then with the raccoon, we're going to put you over here to the side. All right, if you chose number 2. She gave you the oyster. Well, actually, let me start off with her message. So she said that was my energy you felt around you. So you may have been feeling some things or some stuff may have been happening around the home or something. She said that was me. That was me. And then you got the King of Wands energy. This is big boss energy. Okay, this is creating games and like being a ruler of your castle. Like create your own energetic spiritual castle and like you being the ruler over that. You get what I'm saying? Because this feels like a lot of energy coming off of this card anyway, with that sun and all that, with the cactuses and stuff. And the thing with cacti don't need a lot of water like every day. You know, they can hold on to it for some time. Speaking of that, look, I gotta check mine, honey, over here. How you doing? All right, your animal is the oyster. I wish these was in alphabetical order. All right, the oyster represents patient, secret keeper, hiding inner treasures. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is, oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires and life's work. This is literally a part of this message. When the oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. So when in balance, feeling blessed, generous, and masterful. When out of balance, feeling reluctant, gripping, and clams up. Okay? So to bring it to balance, share something. Put yourself out there. If you chose number 3, her message is, I see the world differently now. So in the afterlife, her energy is looking at things differently from what she looked at when she was here. And then you have the 7 of Wands that's coming out. Oh, she's very protective as well. Like nothing can stop this next level. I just heard this next life. Let's go to the whale. Well, sorry, you got the whale. I was like, let's go to the whale. Let me tell you, you had the whale. So let's read the whale. All right, the whale has a desire to delve deeper, profound peace, and ancient wisdom. The whale represents profound emotional health and stability. Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain. As they have overcome many challenges in their lives, these experiences have enriched them, giving them stability, strength, and a depth that is rare. Whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. We can depend on whale personalities when all else seems lost, and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. When in balance, calm, steady, and deeply compassionate. When out of balance, things could be feeling heavy and can slip into old stories. So old things that have happened. To bring into balance is regular self-care. All right, you chose number 4. She has, I haven't crossed over yet. So she's over here on this other side, honey, chilling. She ain't crossed over. She here. She ain't gave in. Okay. She like being on the in between. You have the 6 of Cups. This is past energy, nostalgia. I feel like we were just talking about the circus energy the other day, like the carnivals and the fairs and being on the horses going around on the thing. And then you have the dolphin coming out. Oh, and it's a dolphin on here too. It's a dolphin on the card. You know, dolphins are very free-spirited and open-minded. You know, The women dolphins actually, you know, they like having 2 men. Okay, they said I want 2 husbands. 444. The dolphin, innately intelligent, a healer, a light, and blessings. The gifts of the dolphin are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with the dolphin type will change the entire course of your day and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on its way. When in balance, an active healer, strong spiritual practice. When out of balance, you may underestimate your own power. To bring the balance, you need to be around more like-minded spirits who you can evolve with. So long story short, all these cards were talking about how your power is, the strength of your power, and not sleeping on yourself, okay? It's in your blood. Remember that. It's in your blood, okay? I thank you all for being here. I have closed down personal readings for, well, I still have personal readings for in the membership area. I have a link for y'all, but I've closed them down to the public for a minute. I still have coaching. I still have my hypnotherapy sessions and my past life regression sessions if you would like to book one of those. So feel free to check out my website at monacole.com. Check out my new channel, Doctress Mo, as well, if you're ready to evolve even higher, okay, into these gifts and skills that you have. And subscribe if you haven't already. Share the video out. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do. Period. If you're interested in extra content in the membership area, feel free to check out my membership area here on YouTube, my website, or on Patreon. Love you all, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Wait, I didn't do my outro. How dare I? Always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do. Period. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all later.